Good evening. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Good evening. I am excited for tonight. It is going to be a blast. Of course, I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to roll on in. Of course, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. So I am live tonight on Instagram and on Facebook. So you guys will kind of see me rotating between the two. But I wanted to do that because I think tonight is super, super important. I got a lot of people that have shared that they're really interested in hearing the live coaching call tonight on mobile home investing and wholesaling mobile homes. So I wanted to make sure that everybody can get access to this live. So for those who don't know, I'm Jasmine Gittens. I've been wholesaling mobile homes for some time now and teaching people on how to get into investing in wholesaling mobile homes. And on Mondays, today is our first Monday of launching Mobile Home Mondays. Mobile Home Mondays. And the whole purpose of Mobile Home Mondays is to have an opportunity for you guys to get coaching live coaching on mobile homes so that you guys can learn, get some information that you can actually go out and apply. Okay. So that is the intention and the point of tonight's call. So the cool thing about tonight, especially, you guys are going to hear me actually talk to a seller. Okay. You're going to actually hear me speaking to a seller, going through some objections with him, going over pricing. That's going to be a real interesting part of the conversation is when we get into the pricing part of it, because you're going to see how we went from here to here, okay, in our pricing. Welcome to Mobile Home Mondays. Of course, guys, let me know where you are tuning in from, so that we can just be connected and we can all, network virtually and get some deals done together. Because as you guys know, I'm wholesaling mobile homes both locally in North Carolina as well as virtually. So if you have any deals anywhere, let me know. We are buying mobile homes. We are, so our buying criteria, we're looking for mobile homes that can stay in the parks that they are in or the location that they are in, whether they're on parks or on land. We are purchasing mobile homes. And that's another thing I want to be able to teach you the steps to go out and get a deal and know that you have a buyer. Me and my husband are looking to buy mobile homes from you guys. So tonight, of course, if you have questions, Charlotte, what's up, Charlotte? Okay, I just moved to Charlotte. I am in Charlotte now. I've been here for about a month, so super excited about being here. I love it already. Okay, love it. So New Jersey, okay. So let's just real quick, a couple people that are tuning in. Killy aside, Nomadic Nurse, San Cedric 2012, A Cortez 915. Gotcha. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I'm gonna jump right into the Q&As. We had some people submit questions prior to this live. So, if you guys have questions, absolutely make sure that you post your questions so that I can address your questions, answer your questions, and make sure that you get the answers so that you can, again, go out and apply, actually take action, okay? So we're going to get started with a few of the questions that we had that people, again, submitted. And let's get into the Q&A portion of Mobile Home Mondays, guys. So the first question that we got was, why did you change from wholesaling houses? They said mobile houses, but I think they mean, why did I go from wholesaling houses to now wholesaling mobile homes? So there's a bunch of answers to that question, but a few of the reasons that I made that transition was, one of the number one was the acquisition cost, right? So the cost to actually getting a deal was becoming, very, very expensive with the houses, right? Because of the amount of people that were or are wholesaling houses, that are, investing in houses. There you have to, the cost of acquisition, right? Your cost of marketing increases significantly just for you to get one deal. Okay, so cost of acquisition. Whereas with mobile homes, because there's not so many people yet, right? This is obviously a growing market. A lot of people are getting into mobile homes now. So, that may change, but over a long period of time, the cost for acquisition, the cost for us to actually get a deal locked up it's literally like 1/10 of what we were spending on a monthly basis for mobile, for houses. Okay, so cost of acquisitions was a big reason that we made that transaction. Another thing was just the speed, the time, right? So from the time when you get it, when we were getting a deal locked up with mobile homes, it was taking us, on average, I would say 21 to 30 days to close that deal. I would say on average 21 days, right? Because once you get the deal locked up with the seller, you had to find a buyer, right? We already had a bunch of buyers, so that was nothing. We, got a contract the same day, right? But a lot of these buyers were utilizing hard money, right? And the hard money usually took about 21 days to actually get the funds approved, right? Do the title search and actually close, meaning that the money was in my bank. Okay, so from the time that I got the contract locked up with the seller to the time that the money was in my bank, okay, was usually around 21 to 30 days. Whereas with mobile homes, it's condensed to about a week. Okay, a week. Okay, so from the time that we get a contract to the time that we close and the money is actually in our account is about a week. Okay, so I mean, when you think about business, right, it all comes down a lot of times to money and time. And those are two large factors in us making this transition, if you will. Now, I want to make it very, very clear. We are not anti-house, anti-real estate. We actually believe in real estate strongly. We will continue to invest in real estate, invest in houses. However, when it comes to, especially for those that are new, that are looking to get into the space, looking to make some fast money, right? Looking to build some capital in order to be able to invest in other passive income strategies, mobile homes. Period. Okay, mobile homes. Another, one last point, and then we'll go on to the next question, is the ability to kind of come in and dominate your market. Right now, because, again, it is becoming a lot more popular. People are becoming more familiar with it. However, it's a huge open opportunity, right? You can literally come in and dominate your market right now if you wanted to. Okay, so that's another reason, if you're thinking of it from a business perspective, not just like a side hustle perspective, but a business perspective of what you can do with mobile homes. So those are some of the reasons. There's a full list of other reasons, but I want to give you just a quick snapshot of why we made that transition. Okay. So hello, everybody that's joining on Facebook. Definitely comment. Let us know where you are tuning in from. I see some more people. Unfortunately, on Facebook, I can't just see your name and like shout you out. So you have to comment in order for me to see you and shout you out. On Instagram, of course, I can shout you guys out. Queen Ash, 2020, Paul Sullivan. Okay, we got Lachey. Hey, girl. Who else we got in here? We got Simply Vera Marie. Okay, I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure that you post your questions in Instagram as well as in Facebook, so we can make sure all these questions get answered. And remember, we're doing this at the end or towards the end. Once we answer a few of these questions, we are going to be listening to me do a live call with a seller. Okay, and hear the objections, hear how I handled the call. You're going to hear how he wanted a certain price, okay? And we got him to reality, okay? So you're going to want to stay tuned to hear that call, because it's just hearing it it's that just having that experience of hearing it is like no other. Okay. So the next question, when virtually wholesaling, how do you avoid getting kicked out of the deal? Okay, so some people are worried, if you have somebody go to, look at a property for you, or if you have somebody, basically, if you have somebody go look at a deal for you, maybe they're going to take pictures or show the property for you. How do you avoid getting kicked out of the deal? Okay, so the number one answer is contracts, 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 right? Contracts and rapport. Okay, so you want to make sure if you are virtually wholesaling that you get the deal locked up, right? You want to make sure that you actually get a signature on a contract that states that they have agreed to your price and they're ready to move forward with you. Okay. Now, if they're going there to take pictures before you actually have the contract locked up, then you want to either deal with someone that you feel very comfortable that they're not going to do something like that to you, or when you are looking for someone to go out and get the pictures or take a look at the property, you want to let them know, hey, can you go out and go see this property that we have locked up? So you want to basically let them know it's a done deal, right? It's a done deal, and you just need them to go out there and take these pictures for you. Okay. Now, the second part of that, like I said again, is rapport. We've actually had buyers go to a seller's house, right, or mobile home. Well, this actually happened when we were wholesaling houses to us, right? So we had somebody actually go to our seller's door, knock on their door, and try to get them to sign another contract, and like even offered them a little bit more money than we had offered to try to get her to go with them, right? And she called me and was like, Jasmine, let me tell you what just happened, right? Because we had built a solid rapport with her. Like that was my girl, right? So it was like when you build that rapport and people trust you. I have gotten so many deals where people have offered more than me, but people like me. They trust me. They feel comfortable with me. So they choose to go with me versus getting a little bit more money. They feel confident in knowing that the process is in the transaction is going to get done as stated, versus like them having to jump through hoops or somebody, not following through on their word. So building really good rapport and having good contracts in place can really help to avoid that type of situation. Okay. It's not I'm gonna be very honest. It's not a 100%, right? You will, you could, I won't say you will, but you could get in a situation where that happens, right? But you want to take the proper steps of building rapport and getting contracts so that does not happen to you. Okay. All right. I see somebody has a question on Instagram. A Cortez 915 says, can I do this in my market? What market are you in? For one, A Cortez. But the answer is yes. Okay. Now I say that with a bit of a pause because I'm there's some people that will say like, just, do it anywhere, right? Wherever you live, just like, go and start. When I think of business, right, I think of this as more of a business than a side hustle. So therefore, I think of things a little bit more in depth. With that being said, I am more strategic in choosing a market. Okay, I'm more strategic in choosing the city, the county, whatever it is, meaning that I'm going to take the proper steps to find out how many mobile home parks are in this city. Okay. How many mobile home transactions have been closed in the last 90 days in this city? Okay. So that I know that there's a market, for it, right? I know that there are people that are interested. I know that there is actually activity taking place based around mobile homes. Because you might be in an area where maybe there's 2 or 3 mobile homes, but there's not really a lot of activity taking place. Those people that are living there have been living there forever. They're not, they're not selling. Maybe once in a while you get a sale or two. Meanwhile, you're going out, you're marketing, you're doing your thing, and you might not generate the type of cash flow or the type of deals, the number of deals that you're looking for. So I am more strategic in selecting my market. Again, two of the things that I look for are the number of parks in that city. And then number two is the number of closed transactions within the last 90 days. Okay, so those are my two, again, metrics for deciding whether or not. So he said El Paso, Texas. So Texas in general is like a really good market, but still, again, you definitely want to check. So what you can do, A Cortez, go on mhvillage.com and put in, they have like a section for parks, click parks, put El Paso, Texas, and see how many mobile home parks are in there. Okay. I like to kind of be in more in the double digits. But it's not a concrete, but I do kind of like to be a little bit more in double digits. Okay. So that is that. Let's see. That was a great question though. That was a great question. All right. I think we got some questions over here on Facebook. Hello, Gigi. I'm so glad to have you in here, girl. She was like, I am going to be there. I'm telling you that right now. And her son is coming to the mobile home conference this Saturday. So I'm super excited about that. Okay. Great question, Gigi. Okay. So Gigi said, you said that bandit signs are a good marketing strategy. How does that work when doing it virtual? Great question. A question I get a lot. And it's the answer is you hire someone. Okay. The answer is simply hiring a sign placer to place the signs for you. It's not as complicated as, as you may think, right? You put a little ad out, you do your interviews, make sure that the person has what it is that you need, be it a car, right? A reliable vehicle, a phone, because we have them utilizing an app to make sure that the signs are actually being placed, right? And you send them the signs. Now, when you're doing this, of course, you want to kind of build a relationship. So you might only want to send them a specific number. And then as time goes on, you can just mail the whole, you can just ship the whole thing to them and they can do it. But to answer the question, it is to hire someone, a sign placer, to place those signs where you want them. Okay. Now, when we do this, there's again strategy. Okay. So you're not just giving them signs and saying, hey, put these signs and go place them, right? We actually have routes. We prepared routes for them. They know exactly where to drop them off at, how many signs to put there, right? And again, we have a way to verify, because you want to make sure that things are getting done. You do not want to put your business in anybody's hands, especially when you're just starting. Okay. So you want to verify. But great question. Great question. Nomadic Nurse said, I'll be at the conference. Okay, girl, I can't wait to see you. And guys, remember, I'm going to answer, we're going to do some more questions, more Q&A. If you want to join the live, if you want to hop on with me, and I can share the link to you guys on Facebook. If you want to hop on, you can absolutely just type in questions. But if you want to hop on and actually, talk, get this live coaching, then you can hop on with me. Okay. So you can request to join. I'll let you in and we'll take it from there. Okay. So while I'm posting this into Facebook really quick, just to give you guys access and the ability to actually join me on here if you'd like to. Let me just post this in the comment section on Facebook, and then we're going to get to the very next question. Guys, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm so excited to be here and to be talking to y'all. Let me know. Can I share this link? Oh, yeah, I can right here. Okay. I'm just going to put this link if you want to join, okay? If you want to request to join. Boom. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. Alabama. Okay, Alabama is in the house. I see Vaughn Walker. I see you, Cuzzo, from tuning in from Maryland, but from New York. I see ya. All right, let's go back to the Q&A so I can answer these questions. All right, so let's see. This is a very long question. I don't know who this is, but you took time to write this out. I had I had a couple. It says that. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. I know you can't see my face no more, but whatever. I had a couple of potential deals that fell through. They went from moving slowly, then moving with urgency. One, after I spoke to the park manager, she helped me to sell it. She didn't know it was for sale at first. The next one, the seller was very motivated to sell. Okay, distance, da da da. They were pressed because they were paying for two places. Then things started moving quickly and sold before we could get to see it. Should we pressure them in? And then I didn't see I can't see the rest of your question. So you're gonna have to write a nice, short, concise, because if it's too long, I won't be able to see the full question. It's like giving me 3 dots and I can't even see that. So I'm not really sure what you were asking. So let's go on. How do you start the conversation about a contract if the lead is from Craigslist? They said, how do you, and I don't know, Instagram, I'm just going to let you guys see it real quick. Like, this is kind of what I am streaming, right? So the questions are popping up here and stuff, but you guys are just going to get to like just see me. Okay. So I don't have a conversation about contracts. Like, that's to just answer the question. Like, I'm not starting a conversation about a contract. Okay. So I don't go in talking about contracts. I am going in to talk about solving their problem or finding out how I can solve their problem. So I'm going in with the intention. Obviously, you have it listed for sale. Why do you have it listed for sale? What's going on? Why haven't you tried these other solutions? What do you need? I can help you. Okay. So I'm coming in from that perspective. I'm simply looking to, again, build rapport with you, find out your why, find out your needs, and see if I'm the best solution for you. And then once we get past all of that, then we can talk about a contract. Okay. So I'm not talking about any contracts from a lead, like no, we are going to talk about everything else first. So that's just to answer your question. I don't talk about the contracts straight up. Okay. Jennifer Robinson, who I think is also coming to the mobile home conference. Correct me, but I think that you are. Which is super exciting. She said, I'm talking to a seller now, but curious if it will be worth it since he still owes $7,500. His asking price, I feel, is pretty high. Okay, this is a good question, Jennifer. And here's the thing. I run into a lot of people that ask questions about, the seller wants X, or the seller's really saying they need X, or like you're saying, the seller owes $7,500, right? Don't concern yourself, or unfortunately, let me answer it this way. Unfortunately, you can't concern yourself with what the seller wants, or if they have, some type of back notes, right? You have to make the offers based on the numbers, right? You have to make the offers based on what the numbers tell you to offer. Okay, so you simply have to run your numbers and make the offer. If you let me make sure I preface this. This is if you are wholesaling, right? If you are wholesaling, if you are purchasing it, then you have a few other strategies. You have a few other things that you might be able to do. Maybe do some seller financing, things of that nature. But if you are simply looking to wholesale it, right, then you have to make the offer based on what you know you can sell it for. It makes no sense to go in there and trying to offer more, or trying to tell them that you can get it done for this certain amount, because at the end of the day, you're going to end up wasting your time, their time, and all your potential buyers' times. Okay, because you're going to list it out there. Some people might bite. Nobody might bite. Even the ones that do bite, they're going to offer you lower than what you have it listed for. And ultimately, you're not going to get the transaction done. So you want to make sure that you're very upfront with the seller, and you can express to the seller, hey, XYZ, based on XYZ, this is what I can offer you, boom, right? Now, we've been in situations where the seller actually had to bring money to the table. Okay, if they want to get this thing closed, if they're really serious, look, I can get it locked up for you for $5,000, but you're going to have to pay that $1,500. You're going to have to pay $1,500 on that, right? So that's something else, right? To just provide you with a different solution. Let them know how much you can pay, and then, they let them know they might have to bring some money to the table. So if you are wholesaling, Jennifer, just make sure that the offer you're making is based on the numbers. Okay. So guys, make sure that you are tuning in to Mobile Home Mondays. Again, this is a live coaching call. I'm going to be answering all your questions live to help you actually go out and implement. And I want to remind you guys again, myself, my husband, we are buying mobile homes. Okay. So this is a way for me to help you to help me. Okay. Because ultimately we can help you. I want you to go out, take action. I want you to get some mobile home deals locked up. And if you're looking for a buyer, you can call us. Okay. So let's keep going. Let us know where you are tuning in from. Jules, Miss Jules, she says, will this be saved? I'm deciding that right now. if it will be saved or if it would just be a live situation that you have to be at. So I'm not 100% sure. I'll decide while I'm doing this live, girl. All right. So let's see if there's any other or what other questions there are. Okay, how do you find out how many mobile home transactions have taken place in a particular county or city? Okay, so the Zillow. Okay, Zillow. Sorry, my sons are coming in from the park with my mom, so they're knocking on the door or ring the doorbell. So anyhow, Zillow is how you do it. Okay, very simple. All right, so you can go on there, you can put in all your filters to see what mobile home transactions have taken place over the last 90 days. All right. I wish I can see. I'm gonna hop over because I want to see who's answered. Oh, Gisela, that's who asked. Oh no, that's not who asked this question. I thought that was who asked this question. Anyhow, that is how you do that. Okay. So let's move on. Next question. Is there a software that let you know how the activity is going in a market? Again, so I utilize Zillow. You can use Zillow to help you kind of identify what activity is going on, particularly when it comes to mobile homes in a particular market. All right, Gigi? All right. So I'm going to see Instagram. Y'all got some questions over here. So Killer Side says, are bandit signs where you get most of your leads? Okay, so I will say yes, bandit signs are where we get not only a majority of our leads, but also the highest quality of lead. So meaning that when we have people that are calling us from our bandit sign, they're usually highly motivated. And we usually lock those deals up a lot, just like real quick. Now we do have other marketing strategies that are great as well. But I will say bandit signs crush it. Bandit signs do crush it. And that's why y'all hear me talk about it all the time. Bandit signs crush it. Let me know what's up, Barbara John 23. Weez, wow. Let's go. Toya. Oh, Toya Chanel, you said, where are you buying? We are buying nationwide, okay? But I will say, more particularly, we're buying southeast, right? Southeast. I'm like, where is the map? But yeah, more particularly kind of southeast. We will do some southwest, but more particularly kind of southeast, like that, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, kind of deal. But if you send us the deal, just send us the deal. Send us the deal, send us the deal, send us the deal, send us the deal, okay? Because, if it's the right deal, again, we are open to it. And again, we're looking primarily for we're looking for homes that don't need to be moved, okay? So for us to purchase, but if it's one that you have that needs to be moved, I will JV with you. We wholesale virtually. I will help you get the deal done, okay? So let's see what else. Hey, Jasmine Gittins. She said, hey, from Charlotte, North Carolina. Hey. Yes, indeed. I'm loving it here. I'm loving it here. All All right. Hi, Jasmine. Hi. I wish I could see all of you guys' names. I'm going to just tune into Facebook so I can make sure I see you. All right, cool. So let's see. We had a couple other questions real quick. Somebody said I must be on IG. I'm on Instagram and on Facebook. So you can see me on either one. On Facebook, you can find us in the Facebook group Mobile Home Investing for Newbies. And then on Instagram, just Jasmine Gittens, okay? All right, so we have a question. Are you buying and holding mobile homes in a park? Absolutely. Mobile homes in a park as well as mobile homes on private land, both where we would do 100%. Okay. So yes. Someone asked, are you accepting new students? Yes. I absolutely am accepting new students. Gigi said, thank you, Jasmine. Okay, so we have a few more questions and then we're about to get into this live call. I'm gonna let you guys actually listen in to me, having a call with the seller, listening to, again, the pricing, how we got it from here to here, because that is one of the most, that's one of the, most things people have challenge with is when it comes to objections and how to deal with this with the sellers. Okay. So let's see. 22 parks. Okay. A Cortez. Oh, what's up? We got Abdul Shabazz, the mobile home closer in the building. This is who I'm going to be doing the mobile home conference with. If you guys don't know already, May 14th in Atlanta, we are doing the mobile home conference. I'm super excited about it, but let's answer the rest of you guys' questions for tonight. Okay. So again, welcome to Mobile Home Mondays. Opportunity for you to get live coaching. Okay. Ask all the questions that you want to ask, get all the real live answers right here. No sugarcoat. You're going to get it. And then you're going to actually get an opportunity to hear me talk to a seller and hear how we got this thing done. Okay. So let's see. Somebody said, for an open house, do you make a decision if you have multiple people interested at the time? Do you make a decision on the spot or allow them to apply for the park and see who gets approved? Okay. So we will definitely make a decision. We would typically make a decision on the spot, right? And basically what will happen, we'll have buyers that are interested, right? We're going to plan a showing. So we do a one-time showing. We don't do a showing for Tim, John, Jessica, and Jenny, right? Everybody show up, right? And so we'll of course ask some questions. We're going to already know prior to having this open house what the park's requirements are. Okay, so we're going to know what the park's requirements are. And we are going to, make sure that we're asking the proper questions to the buyer, the potential buyer, to say, do you have this, right? To make sure that they could and should be approved to get into the park. And then, of course, we're going to talk about, payment. Are they actually ready to pay, right? Do they have a deposit, non-refundable deposit? Are they actually ready? Okay, because there's a lot of people that talk and promise you a bunch of things, and you'll be sitting around twiddling your fingers for days waiting for them. Okay, so we it's about urgency. It's about who's taking action, who's ready to go, and who qualifies based on the information we've already gotten from the park. We will choose that person, allow them to go through the process. However, even though we selected an individual, we will always let the other buyers know we will keep them as backup. We will keep you as a backup offer. Okay. So we're never just telling them like, no, we don't want you. You're done. Like, don't call. No, like, look, we're really interested. We love to keep you guys as a backup offer. And even we'd love to just, text you or send you a message when we have new deals. Right. So you want to keep them in your pipeline. Okay. So that was a great question though. That was D Ward 41. Great question on IG. Okay. All right. So now I think I'm gonna answer two or three more questions. I'm gonna try to get them all in. And then we're gonna go to we're gonna go to this. You're gonna hear the call. You want to hear the call. I know y'all want to hear the call. Give me some thumbs up and some fire flames if you want to actually hear the call. If you're ready to hear the call, let me know. Give me some fire flames and some thumbs up if you are ready to do that. If you're ready to hear it. Yes. They coming through. She said, I sent you a message on Facebook. I'm interested in mentorship. Great. Absolutely. We'll get right to you. We'll do a call and get you right in. How do you find reliable handymen for that are 2 to 3 hours away? So if you're wholesaling, right, you're not the actual one that is doing the renovations. Okay. So you don't need a handyman. You just need to, find the seller and find the buyer. Okay. So that is that. Excited for the conference. Yes. Can't wait for the conference. Let's go. I'm so loving it. Love this Monday Talk. Awesome. I'm so glad. Okay, cool. So we got some fire flames coming in. You guys are ready. Cool. Of course, as we're going along, continue to post your questions. If you have any more questions as we're going, make sure you post your questions. And again, I posted a link inside the comment section on Facebook. If you want to join with me live on this, come on over. You can ask me questions. Get a live coaching call, and on Instagram as well. If you want to request to join, just go ahead and request and we will get you in here. Okay. So since you guys questions, it seems like all the questions have been answered. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to this call. Let me pull up this call. Now, the cool thing, one thing I wanted to kind of show you guys, right? So with this call, this is kind of a call when I was like kind of just getting started with mobile homes, right? So of course I had the experience from, talking to sellers for over 4 years, wholesaling houses. So just making that transition, right? So this is like, even if you're a newbie, right? And you might not know all the questions or know exactly what to say or even how to handle these objections. This is just kind of show you that you can just kind of roll with the punches. You learn as you're going, right? You're going to hear things that I'm going to say that I don't say now, or you're going to hear things that I'm going to ask or questions that I didn't ask, right? And I'm going to address those so that you guys actually know, how to have these calls. Look at all my cousins in here. Devon is in here. I see all of y'all. Deja, I see you, girl. I love it. I love my family being involved and just we just growing. We doing it out here. I love y'all. All right, cool. Just quick little shout out to the fam. Cool beans. So my cousin, she is a realtor in New York. So if you need help, Legally Blonde 3, legally_blonde 3. Okay. So, all right, let's get it. Let's listen into me. This is a live call again. You're going to hear me speaking to a seller. And again, you're going to hear the objection of him wanting a price all over here. And in just a couple seconds, like not even that long, I'm going to get him over here. Okay. Okay. So where's the call? Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Okay, cool. All right. So the call is 12 minutes. I don't know if you guys really want to hear the whole call, or do you just want to kind of hear the part where we do the pricing? Let me know. Do y'all want to hear say whole or pricing? Whole or pricing? Whole or pricing? Which do y'all want to hear? Do y'all want to hear the whole conversation, or do you just want to kind of just hear like the objection part, or we're kind of going over the pricing rather? I think we should just maybe just focus on the pricing, because y'all ain't. And now, of course, y'all are saying whole after I say we're just going to do the pricing. Okay. A Cortez, like just pricing. Like, let's just get to the business. Okay. So I'm going to pricing. Okay. So I'm going to focus on, I'm going to do the pricing first, and then, we can start from kind of the beginning and just go from there. All right. So let's listen to this call. Make sure you guys, the whole thing, Facebook is like whole and Instagram is like prices. See, that's the difference. Facebook always want all of it. Instagram with the quick snapshots, the Insta. All right, so let's play this call. I'm gonna play it from around. Can you guys hear it?
Usually in the kitchen cabinet. Okay, I'll have to go in there.
Can you guys hear it?
That's not a problem. I mean, just based on what you were sharing, it's probably something. Usually, we've had very rare cases where we weren't able to move it because of the age. So, so tell me, Penny, what did you have in mind?
Okay.
What were you looking to get out of the property? Like I said again, we can come in there and move it. It usually costs us about between $5,000 and $7,000 to move it, just depending on which location we move it to. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a dollar figure to say. I mean, as much as I can get is, right. I guess that's the way everything is. As much as I can get, but I know you guys are in it to make money too, so you've got to be able to make something off of it. But, if I can get, anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000, I'll be happy.
Pause right there, real quick. All right, now my little sister is in here. I'm loving it. She said the greatest is on live. I love it here. I love you, baby girl. So, yes, I just love it. I love it so much. Okay, so real quick, before we continue, you hear him, right? I asked him, how much do you want for this property? What are you looking to get out of it? First of all, he said, I don't know. I want the most I can get out of it, right? I just want the most I could get out of it. Okay, what does that mean, right? So I didn't interject him. I'm just like, like, give me a number, right? So did you guys hear what he asked for? What did he ask for? How much did he say he wants? For those that are actually listening, how much did he say he wants? How much did he just say he wants? Let's see. Facebook is on it. 5 to 10,000. All right, y'all heard it. Instagram heard it. So he said he wants $5,000 to $10,000 for his mobile home. $5,000 to $10,000 for his mobile home. Okay. Somebody said 5K. It is. So let me ask you guys, what price, real quick, before we listen to the rest, what price do you think we got it locked up for? What price do you think we got it locked up for? What price do you think we got it locked up for, IG? What price y'all think we got it locked up for? 7,000. Reese RE Solution Inc. said 7K. Jared said 2K. Lisa said 3K. Rosa Lynn said 407 said 2,500. Gigi said 3K. A Cortez said 7.5K. Let's see. We got another 6K, 2K. Toya Chanel said 3K, another 5K. Okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, 3,900. None of y'all are right. We got it less than every single answer that you guys have put. Okay. So let's continue listening. Let's continue listening. I need to move this thing so I can.
Okay. So I mean, low ball. I mean, the least I'm gonna take is probably 5 for it. Okay. Yeah. So we usually again for the properties that we working and the ones that need to be moved in that kind of age range, we're usually about around 1,500 is usually our max offer. And the only reason because it could be moved, if it was staying there, I'd actually give you exactly what you're looking for. But if it if it needs to be moved again, we have to pay about 5 to 7 just to move it, like without even touching renovations and things of that matter. So what we do is we literally come out, we pay cash right on hand. And get it moved out of your, get it moved off your property and allow you to get that double wide on there and move forward with whatever it is that you guys are looking to do with that land instead of just having it sit there or you having to pay it. to have somebody dump it, you know. So I'd love to. Well, I tell you what, y'all come out, y'all make a plan to come out here and look at it, and if you want it, we'll make a deal.
All right. So, did you guys hear what price we got it locked up at? Did you hear what price we got it locked up at? What price did we get it at? Again, none of you guys were right initially, but now you know the answer. What price did we get it locked up at? Could you hear it? Reese RE Solution Inc. says, what 1,500. There we go. There we go, Facebook. 1,500. 1,500. Okay. So just in literally a minute, right? We went from him saying that he wanted at least $5,000, but he wanted $5,000 to $10,000, $5,000 to $10,000 for this mobile home, to him now saying, all right, come out here and we'll do the deal. We'll do the deal for 1,500. Okay. And I want to just mention a few things in this call to highlight some of the ways that you go about doing that, right? One, I informed him of what it's going to take for us to get this deal done. You want the mobile home moved, right? I have to pay XYZ. I told him we have to pay around $7,500, between $5,000 and $7,000 to move it. Now that price is a little bit high for us because we work a lot in the mountains. The price of moving is literally like double, actually it's more than double than the traditional most pricing for moving, right? So we told him we have to get it moved, right? Not only that, I reminded him of what it is that he's looking to do. So in the beginning of the call, I asked him, why do you want to sell this mobile home? Oh, I'm planning to put a double wide there. I'm thinking about doing an Airbnb. I'm really just done. And I'll let you guys listen to that part of the call, but he's like, I'm done. I will not do any more renovations. I'm so done, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, right? And so I reminded him again of what it is, what his ultimate goal was. So not just the price we're focusing on, but also I'm gonna solve this problem for you, right? I'm gonna get this out of your hair, get that double wide. I remind him of the vision, all right? Not just the problem, but also the vision that he's looking for. Right? So I reminded him that, and then I just, put on top of that, hey, we can get this thing done. We'll come right out there. We'll give you cash and get this done, right? So we literally just listened to this call, and you guys heard that initially he wanted $5,000. He said the minimum he'd take was $5,000. He wanted between $5,000 and $10,000. And in a minute, he accepted $1,500, okay? By me explaining, reminding him the vision, reminding him the dream, reminding him the problem, letting him know that I am the solution, and he's ready to go, okay? So guys, this is real. This is how it happens. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be all tense. Hey, look, this is what it is. And I'm just sharing that with him, that this is what it is. Now, and you guys, I'll let you guys hear it in the beginning, but I share with him a little bit earlier. I preface with him you heard it. Usually we go between free and move in 1,500. So I already gave him kind of that, that disclaimer in a way. And I gave him the top of what I'm telling him I can offer, right? I go between free and 1,500. Well, I'm gonna give you the top of what I offer, right? So you're getting the best of the best. Right. So we got Mobile Home Mom in the building. Chanel. Hey, girl. So happy to have you here. You just are so amazing. You so amazing. You are so amazing. Yes, we actually just spoke about you on our interview on Calvin's page the other day. We just was saying how you had made this post about like people trying to get rentals and getting like bid out of their rentals, and that was just a talking point for us. So, but yeah, I'm glad that you guys were able to listen into this call and kind of really hear live how this goes, how this can go down, right? So somebody asked, was this a bandit sign lead? Yes, it was. So you'll hear him, and again, I'm gonna allow you guys to listen to more of the conversation, but you'll hear him say, I saw this sign. I just gave you guys a call. I'm just done with this thing, right? So she says, sis, you're good. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All righty. So I'm gonna let you guys hear. We're gonna finish the call up.
I ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna. I know it's not a damn gold mine or anything. So if y'all want to come look at it and get it, that's fine. I need it gone within about the next month. Okay. And that's actually perfect right now. We have a mover, Gene. He's a great guy. He's right about now. He's about 3 weeks out. But as the days go on, he's usually like in the summertime, he's crazy. He's like 6 weeks out. But right now he's about 3 weeks out. So we should be able to get that done for you. And yeah, I mean, I just want to, to share with you, my husband and I, we live in Maryland, but we commute to North Carolina once a week. My husband's there right now. He's actually driving back because he wants to get back before the storm tomorrow. So I have no doubt. So I think he'll be back on. I think he's either going to be back on Wednesday or Friday. So I can confirm. I can give you a call back to confirm with you which day next week he'll be there, and then we can meet with you and get this thing done. And obviously just to share with you our how serious we are. My husband's driving 8 hours to meet with you and get these things done. So definitely serious and absolutely help him.
Okay, so there, the point of that is just letting him know the urgency, right? So for one, he was talking about he wants to get it moved in a month. Okay, great. Right now, my mover is only about 3 weeks out. I can get it done for you. At that time, that was accurate. Now it's probably about more like 6 weeks. But, we can get it done for you, right? So just addressing all of his needs. And now, of course, further in the conversation, we're understanding that there's a time is another motivating factor for him too, right? So these are great things. And every time he's saying a problem, I'm just going and attacking and saying, oh, great, we can get that done for you, right? I am the solution to your problem, right? And then just adding, so at this time, we're in Charlotte now. We are in North Carolina now. But at that time, my husband was literally driving back and forth from North Carolina once a week or once every other week, okay? So this and I shared that with him because we don't got time to be doing all, driving and doing all of that and, somebody not serious, right? So we're just letting him know how serious we are. Look, we want to get this thing done, period. And even though I'm here now, I still have that same type of rhetoric in expressing to them how serious we are, that we're ready to get this thing done. Let's go. Okay. So that's just to add an additional layer of just confidence and letting them know that, that we're serious and we're really ready to go. Okay. So the rest of the call is just hilarious. He just talks about how he's basically sitting in the car on call with me and his sons are pulling up. He's like, my fat ass. He's like, I'm done. Basically, he was just sharing me how he's done working. He's so tired. His sons are coming and they're going to have to take over because he called himself a fat ass. He's like, my fat ass can't do this no more. I'm done. These boys about to come and take over this stuff. So yeah. So it was just a great conversation. And yes, that lead came from a bandit sign. Okay. Okay, that's fine. If I do not answer my phone, this is my business number. This is my personal number. This is everything. Okay. Now, one thing that I would do different, I want to be very transparent with you guys. One thing that I would do different now than I did then is I would lock up a date, right? I told him I'd call him back, to confirm with him. What I would do now is lock up the date. If something changed, if, for whatever reason we need to change, we could always call later and change that. But, of course, it's a little bit different now because we're here in North Carolina. We can just go. But then, I would have just locked up a date and changed the date later if we needed to. Okay. So do you guys have any questions about that call? Any feedback? I love, of course, if you guys have any feedback, definitely let me know. But that's how you do it. That's just how you do it. So I'm going to let you guys listen to a few minutes of the beginning of the call, and then we'll wrap this up. And of course, if you have more questions, this is Mobile Home Mondays. This is an opportunity for you to get live coaching, ask your questions, get, in real time answers, and actually listen in to calls. So I'm going to continue to let you guys listen to calls with sellers, calls with buyers, like all types of different scenarios. And just how we handle these different objections. Now, what I want to offer to you guys, I use CallRail, right? So it records the calls for me. If you have a service that records your calls, if you want to submit your calls for me to give you live feedback to your calls, submit your calls. I will do give you live feedback right here so that you can improve your calls, get better. Okay. And also if you well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. So you can and the last thing was, again, for Mobile Home Mondays, if you want to join in with me. So I know this was the first time. You may not be prepared. You might be like, girl, my hair is not done or my makeup's not done. So next Monday, just remember, if you want to actually get on the live, you could request to join me on live on Instagram, and I'll make sure I always post the link on Facebook. So if you want to join with me, come on here and have a live coaching session. We can do that as well. So Mobile Home Mondays is all about helping you guys actually get information that you can go out, apply right now, go get a deal. And then again, you have a buyer right here. Okay. So if you have a deal, mobile home deal, particularly one that does not need to be moved, you have a buyer. And if you have a deal that needs to be moved, we can JV. We do this virtually. We will help you close the deal. All right. Nomadic Nurse said this was so insightful. Good. Please give me a thumbs up if this was helpful for you. If this was helpful and you learned something and you gained something from this, please let me know. I want to make sure that I'm doing things and offering information that is actually going to help you guys. Somebody asked, what are the best areas to start investing? I'm up north, so mobile homes are very rare. So again, we wholesale mobile homes both locally and virtually. So you want to just, and I addressed this earlier, is look for markets that have a, decent number of mobile home parks. So you can look in your area, you can put your cities in, or you can put your state in and see how many, if you go to mhvillage.com and you go to parks, right? You put in your state, it will give you a list of each city in there, every single city in alphabetical order, and how many parks are in that city. So I like to choose, a market where, one, there's a fair number of mobile home parks, least double digits, typically. And then the second thing, again, is just making sure that there has been a fair number of recent transactions in mobile homes in that particular area. Okay. So if I know that there's activity, things are taking place, people are selling, people are buying, that is where I'm going to go. And you can do this thing virtually, which is the cool thing. So if you're looking to do it virtually or locally, you can do both. All right. Good. Lachey gave me thumbs up. Good. I want to make sure. Great. I'm so happy. Lisa, Gigi, all these Facebook users. I don't know. I wish I could see you guys. I'm going to find a way to figure that out by next Monday. So yeah. Great question. So somebody asked, did you mail him a contract before your husband went out there? Yes. Okay. Absolutely. So we are going to lock this thing up. Oh, I guess maybe like the end part of the conversation too, we talked about, like, can you send me pictures? Because I want to kind of verify a few things before I have my husband drive all the way out there. He's like, yes, I'll get those pictures to you. And then of course we're going to be sending contracts. Okay. So absolutely, if you're doing this virtually, you want to get the deal locked up, like, virtually on the phone. Let them know you're sending a contract over, get their email address, send over an agreement. If you're doing this locally, in your area traditionally, then you can just go out and meet them. If they're, 30 minutes away or whatever, you go out, 20 minutes away, 15, just drive out there, see the property, and get them to sign a contract in person. Get them to sign a contract in person. Okay. But that was a great question. Let's see what else. I think that is pretty much it, guys. So yeah, I wanted to again just offer this to you. I'm super excited. I think this was a very great, successful Mobile Home Monday, and just know that more are coming. More are coming. So if you have any, questions, this is an opportunity. Mobile Home Mondays is an opportunity for you to get live coaching, okay, for free at that. Okay, so live coaching where you can ask questions. You're gonna hear other people's questions, so you'll get your you'll get your questions answered. You'll be able to hear other people's questions being answered. You'll also hear live calls, hear us do some role play. So we'll try to have some people come on to do role play, right? So don't be scared. This is an opportunity for you to get better. Like that's it. So, you have to take action, take those risks. I mean, like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen, right? On here, on live. It's not like we're real. Like this is a real deal. You're not losing no deal. This is an opportunity for you to learn, for you to grow. And actually get out there and get some deals. Kendrick, he said, "Hey, Miss Jazz. Hey, how you doing?" Or Kendrick. I don't know why I was going to call you Kendrick every single time I see your name. Kendrick. Abdul Wali, thank you for tuning in. Super happy to have you here. Let's see, somebody asked, Toya said, what would be your daily to close your first deal? My daily what would be my daily what to close your first deal? What would be my daily activities, you mean? I'm guessing. Just clarify for me, Toya, if you can. Toya Chanel, what would be my daily what? What would be my daily what? All right, let's see if y'all have any other questions. It looks like you guys are all good. I'm loving it. So I'm just going to assume that you're asking what will be my daily activity to close my first deal. I can't really say that there's like a daily activity. We have like different things that we do throughout the week. I would say it's more of like a weekly thing, because each week, we have a plan and we kind of repeat that plan or add things onto that plan, kind of more so week by week, right? So we are doing different marketing strategies. We're not doing the same particular marketing strategy daily. Like we kind of, we do certain things certain days. We do our follow-up certain days. So there's not a daily activity that I do to close my deal. I would say again, it's more of an overarching kind of weekly plan that we execute, and we, continue to do that week by week. But most importantly is marketing. I mean, we do that daily. We market daily. Okay. We market daily and we talk to sellers daily. Okay. So that is pretty much what we do daily to make sure that we find our first deal or continue to find deals on a consistent basis. Is we're marketing daily and we're talking to sellers daily. So you should be talking to somebody every day. You should be talking to a seller every day. Okay. Do you have to chase sellers to sign contracts? No. So for the most part, I'm really locking them up on the phone. Like I'm repeating certain things. I'm getting confirmation, verbal confirmation from them multiple times, not just a yes and kind of yes. Okay, so this price, yes. So this price, right? I'm saying that again. Great. I'm sending the contract over. When should I expect you to have this signed by? I'm going to sign it tomorrow, right? Sometimes we would try to get them to sign it while we're on the phone with them, but if not, boom, okay, Tuesday or tomorrow. Usually we try to have it within 24 hours. Then boom, right? Now, in some scenarios, we do have to remind the seller, hey, we didn't get that agreement. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'll sign it, and it'll be 4 days later and they just getting caught up doing something. So, but they typically end up signing it at some point. And one thing that you can kind of do, this is just kind of like a little nugget, if you will, is just to let them know that you have another opportunity that you are going to have to, potentially move forward with. Now, you don't want to just take that and run with it. You want to be cautious and realize what the pain points are and how to approach people, because that's not going to work for everybody. In fact, in some cases, it could turn people, potentially away. But you want to know how to work that. Notifications work. Yes. So if you are on YouTube, Jasmine Gittens on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn those notifications on so that you can be alerted and aware when I'm hopping on. And it's always a week because it's me and my husband. We're a team. So when we hopping on, and when we're gonna be doing this. And just remember, every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got Mobile Home Mondays happening. Okay. All right. So so somebody said that Zillow, Schmo said that Zillow didn't show any sales. So that's, I wouldn't be eager, I would see if there's anything like surrounding, if you're looking to do it traditionally, if you're looking to stay in your area, if you're not looking to do it virtually, you want to kind of be more local. You want to, you want to try to find a city that has some sales for sure. Okay. All right, beautiful people. So thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight. Again, great questions. Make sure you come back next week, Mobile Home Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are, this Thursday, I'm going to be doing a live webinar to share with you guys why I left and dumped wholesaling houses for wholesaling mobile homes. I'm going to really, 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 really break it down and also give you guys some more in-depth steps on how to get started. So that's going to be a webinar on Zoom, free again, but you have to register for that one, obviously. So that one's more exclusive. I'm going to be actually giving you guys, giving away something in that webinar. So make sure you tune into that. And if you're interested in anything, if you're interested in coaching, mentorship, I'm happy to help you. Again, I'm looking to buy mobile homes that need to stay. I'm looking to JV with you guys and also, help you if you are looking for coaching. All right. And for those that are coming to the Mobile Home Conference on this Saturday, May 14th in Atlanta, Georgia, I am super, 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 super excited to meet y'all, to have our conference, to talk, to give y'all all the game and more, because then we're going to have our VIP dinner where we're going to be talking about wealth building strategies beyond and within mobile homes. We're going to be talking about so much stuff. So it's going to be super dope. So that's pretty much it. All you beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in. You all have a great night, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Peace out.